Hi, my name is Casey Yarbrough, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Mandura, and I want to thank you for joining us for this webinar on the Mandura opportunity. We all know that there is a financial and health epidemic in our world as never seen before. Our modern diets with the excess sugar combined with the lack of nutrition has created a worldwide health epidemic. According to the World Health Organization, there's more than 1 billion overweight adults and at least 300 million of them are obese. Our goal with Mandura is to improve people's physical and financial health. Now, we all know that we need to be eating fruit and vegetables on a daily basis, but why aren't we? Well, I can't say for you, but for me, I know that I'm lazy. I'm not good at going to the store and buying fruit and vegetables and coming home and washing them and cutting them and doing all the things that we need to do to eat fruit and vegetables on a daily basis. And it's been estimated that as many as 70% of adults are not getting the 13 servings of fruit and vegetables a day. And I would say it's an even larger percentage of children that are not receiving it. And so what we did is we searched the world to find exotic superfruit from around the world that would help us get the nutrients we need on a daily basis. We found the durian out of Southeast Asia, and its nutritional profile is absolutely amazing. The mangosteen we found in Southeast Asia. There are many companies that feature their entire product line around the mangosteen and the health benefits associated with it. The acai berry out of South America, the same way. There are companies that focus their entire product line around the acai berry because of its nutritional profile. And then we've got the North American superfruit, the blueberry. What we did is we took these 4 superfruit and we combined them into one nutritional drink called Mandura. Now, Mandura has absolutely no preservatives and it has a 2-year shelf life, so we know that you're getting all the good stuff without any of the bad stuff. Now, our goal with Mandura is to make nutrition easy. It's easy to go to the refrigerator and pour 2 ounces at breakfast, lunch, dinner, whenever you want it. It's also easy because it tastes so good. I've got 3 boys that are young, and I know that they enjoy drinking Mandura and they get the nutrients that they need. Now, we're excited that Brunswick Labs just did our certification, and our ORAC value came in at 1817 per ounce. And so it's very easy to get the recommended ORAC that you need on a daily basis. They recommend anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 ORAC a day. So you can see that with just a few ounces of Mandura every single day, you're going to get the ORAC that you need on a daily basis. And so we've solved the problem of how do you get that ORAC. Most people, like I said, aren't good at washing and cutting up the fruit, but with 1,800 ORAC per ounce, it's very easy to get the nutrients that you need. Now, our other goal with what we saw was that people in America and around the world needed to lose some weight. And so our goal was to make weight loss easy. It's easy because of this Mandura Trim product. It comes with clinical studies from the University of Connecticut. You can watch an entire video just on the Mandura Trim and see what it did in these clinical studies. We know that it's an all-natural product with absolutely no preservatives, and so we're excited to make weight loss easy. Now, a world-famous economist, Paul Zane Pilzer, in his book, The Next Trillion, talks about why the wellness industry will exceed the 1 trillion healthcare or sickness industry in the next 10 years. He's talking about people being proactive with their health. And then he goes on to talk about how to make a fortune in this next trillion-dollar industry. He talks about starting your own home-based business that you can build an organization of people to make money from the comfort of your own home around the world. And so our goal is to make it easy to become an independent business owner of Mandura. All you have to do to participate is choose your autoship package. It's absolutely free to start the business. You can purchase an optional starter kit, but you do not have to purchase it to get started. Now, we feel like there's several different ways you can get involved with the business. One of the easiest ways is to come in for $30 of either 1 bottle of the drink or 1 bottle of Mandura Trim, and that'll help you qualify for about 20% of the compensation plan. If you want to then upgrade or come in at a higher package, you can come in for 2 bottles, get a discount, and you'll qualify for about 40% of the compensation plan. Now, if you come in for $100 or work your way up to $100 at any point, you'll qualify for about 60% of the compensation plan. Now, as soon as you get to $200, you will qualify for 80% of the qualifications for the compensation plan. Now, as soon as you get to 248, or you can come in at 248, you really can qualify for 100% of the qualifications for the compensation plan. But keep in mind that those purchases can either be yourself or any retail sales made through the website. So you don't personally have to purchase all of this product on a monthly basis, but you and any retail customers you have count towards that. So it's very simple to achieve. So just select the auto ship package that best meets your needs, and then you can work your way up or start at one of the higher packages. So we make it very simple. But keep in mind, Mandura Missions is partnered with Kids Against Hunger to provide a meal back to the local community. So if there's sales that occur in Ohio, we're going to send meals back to Ohio. For every bottle of juice or every bottle of Mandura trim that we sell, we're going to provide a nutritious meal to a hungry child or family back in the local community. And as we take this opportunity around the world, we're going to be providing those meals worldwide. So we're very excited about that. There's several different ways to receive income, and we're going to touch on a few of these as we move forward. And there's a separate video that explains the compensation plan as well. But what I want you to understand is that we saw many compensation plans in this industry. Some are called a binary, where you sponsor one on your left and one on your right. And then there's some where you can sponsor as many as you want along your front line. But where I found the flaw is that you benefit from number 1, 2, and 3. But what I quickly realized is that number 1 and number 2 and number 3 will never benefit from each other's effort because they're side by side. And that could be your family, friends, people you know. And when they sponsor people, they will not help each other. So when number 1 starts sponsoring people, it never ever will help number 2 or number 3, and vice versa. And so we felt like there was an inherent flaw in a binary compensation plan, a unilevel compensation plan. It really doesn't matter. If it's got more than one leg, then it's creating division between these people. And so we put a lot of thought and prayer into how could we solve this problem and create unity in our compensation plan. And the answer was to take everybody in the company and put them in a straight line so that everyone would benefit from each other. And that's where our team motto is: one line, one team, one vision, so that everyone has the opportunity to benefit from each other. So let's take a look and see how this kind of works. Now, what you have to understand is that every IBO who enrolls after you counts towards your team volume. So when people above you put people in the business after you've secured your position, whether you sponsor anybody or not, they have to fall underneath you. Remember, there's only one line in the entire company around the world. Now, when you happen to sponsor somebody, regardless of how deep you place them because of the one line, those are going to count as first generation for you, and there are some bonuses that you can receive from that. When other people sponsor people, where do they go? They have to go under the last person, and it creates that unity that we were talking about. Now, keep in mind, when your first generation people sponsor second generation people, they will fall underneath you as well. And it continues. Anybody that ever comes in this company after you've secured your position counts towards your team volume, but it gets even better. The people that got in before you, keep in mind that when they reorder their product month after month after you've secured your position, that counts as team volume as well, because those orders took place after you secured your position. So really, you're benefiting from everybody that ever came in before you, everybody that comes in after you, and that's why we say we're one line, one team with one vision. Now let's talk about group volume bonuses for a minute. Anybody that you bring into the business is considered a first generation regardless of how deep you place those people. And let's assume that you sponsor 5 people. And so that gives you an idea of what you can make per month. When those 5 sponsor 5, there's 25 people on your second generation. And so we pay out a total of 8 generations. Now, what I also want you to keep in mind is as you look at this, don't look at just the money that could be made, but remember, with every bottle sold, there's a meal that's provided to somebody in need. And so there's a tremendous opportunity not only to help your own financial situation, but to help somebody else in need at the exact same time. Now, how you benefit from the entire team volume is that when you qualify for your first crown rank, you'll receive 1% of total company revenues, and you'll share that with everybody else that had also become a crown. Now, we have 20 different bonus pools that you can qualify for, and so we're just going to show you the first 5 right here. But as an example, when we are shipping out 100,000 cases per month, there would be $100,000 per month in each 1% bonus pool. So there'd be 20 separate $100,000 bonus pools that you can share in, and now you have the opportunity to make money from everybody that came in before you, everybody that came in after you. It's a percentage of every bottle sold. I'm very blessed and fortunate to be one of the owners of Mandura, and as such, I get a small percentage of every bottle sold. But with this revolutionary comp plan, you do as well when you qualify for these different ranks, and you can share up to 20% of the total company revenue around the world. Keep in mind, that's anywhere in the United States, anywhere that we take this opportunity around the world. So you really want to secure your position. The higher you can come in, the more you can purchase, the more you're going to qualify for right away. But the beauty of this business is that you can come in for as low as $30 and you can start the business and you can work your way up. So I hope you get an overview. There's other videos that you can watch that break down the Mandura trim, break down the juice, the compensation plan, but this is a basic overview. So thank you for your time and God bless.